Morning viewers, welcome to Bradford. Why are we in Bradford? Why are we on Sedgefield Terrace looking at Jesus? Well, I'm sorry to announce, very sorry to announce, that 24 hours ago, oh no, just doing this. There's a guy thinking I was, so 24 hours ago, oh come on, I'm doing a YouTube video. I was filming my face, but yeah. Oh no, but do you know anything? I won't film you, the camera will film me. But do you know anything about the murder yesterday? Horrible, they've not caught the guy. In Burnley? Oh no, BBC News still saying the manhunt is on. But what a scumbag, eh? I hope they get him. Oh, he's posted on Facebook?
Which was 6 days ago today.
Yeah. Wow, well I hope they get him, man. Gotta get taken off the streets. Cool, man, all the best to you. See you later. See ya. Well, viewers, that might give you a slight idea. Yesterday, there's a suspect, Habibur Mauzam. He's a British Pakistani skinny guy. Yesterday in broad daylight, about 3 p.m, he decided to stab a mother and her baby, who was 27 years old, the mother, not the baby, to death in the street here in central Bradford. Now, I've not been to this particular part of Bradford, and it looks okay in the sunshine, but I'll show you a few things. It's quite a Muslim area around here. Now, what's outside Living Islam? You've got forensics. Okay. You've got two detectives here, CID guys, CID. They stand out like a sore thumb. They're also here looking at Living Islam. Now, the guy in the car said that they'd caught him in Burnley now, but that's not what the news is showing. I don't think they have. Chinese whispers, quite severe in a case like this. So we passed Living Islam. There's the new beehive, or it doesn't look very new, but you might recognize that sort of building over there. That is Bradford Central Mosque. That is still, even at 3 times optical zoom, it's still Bradford Central Mosque. Now, will I jump in front of the Audi? Yes, I will. I see some news crews up ahead, so I just typed in Westgate, which is a neighborhood here in central Bradford, into my sat nav. Found some free parking. But I'll try and find the exact spot where the lady, the mother, lost her life in front of her baby. And it's one great British manhunt now, as they try and find the guy. There's a lot of news crews building up. Again, this only happened a few hours ago, less than a day ago. It's quite early in the day, so it's not quite 24 hours. But you see a lot of the news guys and their trolleys getting set up. Good morning. Maybe from around the world even. Morning guys, hello. So you can see they're all here. But, appears to be another mosque or religious building. Wait a minute, am I getting confused? Is that a Sikh temple? Might be. There's a lot of orange there. My pattern recognition, when I see a Sikh temple, I also see the color orange. Alright, I'm gonna get onto the interwebs and see if I can find out what street this poor lady lost her life on. Turns out, from where I'm stood, a couple of the news guys recognized me, just there having a chat. And the 27-year-old mother pushing her baby in a pram was stabbed to death right here, unfortunately. And just off the main road. There's CCTV there, there's CCTV there, there's CCTV there. All of Britain is under CCTV. Probably every vehicle's playing a dash camera. Suspect's name is Habibur Masoom. He is a British Pakistani individual, skinny, 25 years old, with connections to Burnley, Oldham, and of course here, Bradford. He obviously ran away after he did what he did. At the flowers behind me. He knows his life is over. I would probably say it's safer for him to hand himself into the police, because if the brothers and uncles and dad of the 27-year-old woman he murdered get hold of him, he probably won't survive. Now, we live in a free and civilized and democratic country, so of course Habibur Masum is entitled to a trial, a free trial, not a free trial, sorry, an open trial that's transparent to ascertain his guilt. But looking at the patterns on the news and the cameras right there, and the fact he ran away, it's not looking good for young, I forget his name, it's one of those weird names. Sorry I missed it, one of the guys, the newscasters working here for the news. Just 10 minutes ago, just before I got here, he says a group of young British Pakistani guys in balaclavas, face covers, came and started screaming "Free Palestine" at him and asking him who he supports. And that's quite scary. He's literally here covering a horrific crime to this community. And is he going to get chased out? Am I going to get chased out? Context. We all love it. There's a fair whack of Arabic on the buildings. Calm down, ambulance. Trying to do a little report here. Yeah, it's fair enough. A bit of Arabic. You get Hindi near a Hindu temple. You get Hebrew near a synagogue. That's absolutely fine. What will I say? Too much tarmac, not enough trees within the Bradford Central Mosque estate. But wait, viewers, there's more. Bradford's one and only synagogue just around the corner. Peel Square, looking particularly old-fashioned. You gotta dry some hoodies next to your Toyota Celica. It's a bit run down. Peel Square, it says at the top, 1851. Looks a bit rougher now, to be honest. Whoa, nice flag on your Golf. Now, the thought of roaming gangs of young British Pakistani men in balaclavas demanding to know whether you support Palestine or Israel is quite frightening. Just a tad. Just a tad scary. As I sit here quaking about roaming bands of face-covered British Muslim paramilitaries beating me to death, I see a poster for civil war, when America splits in half, when the Chinese or whoever invade and it all goes shit. Is that coming to Britain too? Here we are, guys, here on Boland Street, Bradford Central Synagogue. It looks oldish, maybe 150 years old. You can see the Star of David, or whatever the official name of the six-pointed star is at the top. You can see the ornate windows, and I'll get you guys a little close-up of some Hebrew. There's for my Hebes. That says in Hebrew, we predict the rise of Charlie Veach, photon gatherer, supreme Gentile, friend of the Jews. Praise him. Thanks guys, I appreciate that. That's very sweet of them. There's 2 CCTV cameras on that side of the synagogue. There are 3 CCTV cameras on that side of the synagogue, and the glass is all armored. Now, why would they do that? Surely, no one would want to hurt these people. I'm voting independent. Well, perhaps for Nick Buckley, independent candidate for the mayor of Manchester. In fact, I'm on a podcast with him tonight on the Jolly Heretic show, but independent, what they really mean is, you see the flag behind it? Yeah, man, you alright? Can I film you? Is that alright?
Yeah, of course you can.
Hello!
Alright, you're right.
No, I'll come quickly because, one sec. What have you heard about the murder?
Oh, I heard a lot, man. He's from Oldham.
He's from Oldham, yeah?
He lost the plot and he just...
Well, I hope they get him, man.
It's bad news. Oh,
Subscribe to Charlie Veach. See you, man. Cheers, see you. The signs are auspicious. Young British Muslim man was positive and friendly towards me. Oof, that got smacked quite well. just before 1 o'clock. This is big news, big British manhunt. They've not caught the guy, I've just confirmed it online. And where is he? Our man there in the barber jacket, wax line. He likes to stay dry. He's going to tell the public, hopefully, similar things to what I'm telling you. I want to show you guys the crackhead that has shown interest. He's not a crackhead, clearly, but he certainly is. There you go. Ferrari. And I noticed 2 megaphones make up the graphic design of Common Space. A space for what? For bullshit. Look, there's a fucking bullshit street. Modern Britain. Castle's looking rough next to Dobre Popolskie. Polish shop and groceries. Remember, guys, I was telling you the story of the old Navy boys. The boy in the barrel. You know the boy in the barrel, the old story. Might as well tell it again. First of all, feast your eyes on the abandoned boy in barrel. To paraphrase it, men would get lonely at sea. They'd draw short straws to see which boy would get forced to go in the barrel with a small hole in the side of it. The theory being, every man on the ship could relieve himself into the boy in the barrel. And they could all maintain eye contact afterwards because no one knew who was doing the boying at any one barrel moment. It's true story. Grattan Road, Army be the best. If they could round up all the angry young men in Bradford and put them in the army and teach them some good British discipline, that might be a good idea, who knows? Kirkgate Market, just behind me, there's a bunch of guys, young guys about 18, smoking things that you shouldn't be smoking at lunchtime on a working day. And the air of menace, the feeling of malicious menace is strong. I mean, I've been to Bradford many times. Last came here with Laura many months ago. And I think we're in the period of the vortex of doom, where the horrors are accelerating. We're beyond the event horizon, guys, towards total collapse. Who remembers TJ Hughes? Now an abandoned department store. Department stores being killed by the internet star. We'll try and get a shot of the infestation behind me. Okay, we're in very, very central Bradford now. It's a collection of nice old Victorian limestone and sandstone buildings like every other city in the UK. More crackies to my left. They're everywhere. There's one sat down on my right. I don't know if it'll be as bad as Blackpool, where by the time it got to 3 in the afternoon, half the population was crackheads. Ugh. Scary. Hustler Gate. Great name for a gate. No prisoners, no mercy. 1984, bro, 1984. I'm in Greg's for my ham and cheese and Coke meal deal. And I notice here they have anti-robber plastic guards here, when even Greg's has bank till guards. Oh my. Central Bradford. There's the town hall. There's the tower. Law courts behind me. Okay, central Bradford. I give it a couple of years before the maintenance of these fountains becomes prohibitively expensive for the government. Bradford and Keighley Magistrates Court and Family Court, and we are headed towards the toilet. Time for a cottage, guys. Can't get over how clever this phone is. It saw, oh, bright sun behind the building, you're going to silhouette the building, let's enhance the brightness of the foreground. Clever girl. If it's what the guy called the Velociraptor in Jurassic Park. There's me, reflecting, there's the court, But this isn't an auditing channel, so well, some guy's parking behind me. I'll turn around and show you. It's made me laugh. So we're in quite clearly a restricted driving pedestrianised area, and the man with the 11-year-old Volkswagen Polo, he's like, it'll be fine. Just park it right in the middle of the pedestrian area. No one's gonna mind. He's already got his not allowed certificate, but might be an abandoned car actually. Bye bye. This lady's a direct descendant of William of Orange. Let's just enjoy a bit of the traffic. Just for a minute. Sunny intersection here. Where are we at? Kirkgate and Westgate. Gate. So I'm heading back up to Westgate to see the scene of the crime, get some more updates for you guys about the manhunt. Let's just walk past these guys first. One sec. Be stealth. They are, oh my god, it's like a halfway house for degenerates. They are scary looking. So I'm going back to the scene of the crime, see if we can get some updates on the manhunt. He is the most wanted man in Britain right now, and it will be a massive embarrassment for the police if he turns into another acid-faced converted Christian who disposes of himself in the Thames and completely avoids any punishment for his evil deeds. Complete parallels. Again, Great Britain totally united behind a story of a young man from Asia, another young man from Asia who could not control his impulses and committed the ultimate crime against his fellow human being. There is a strong air of menace here in Bradford. I alluded to it earlier in this video, but so many men my age, in their 40s, 30s, 20s, teens, hanging around just looking angry, doing nothing in the middle of a working day. Now, some of you say, oh, poor migrants, they're not allowed to get a job whilst they apply for asylum. Maybe they should have thought about improving the very nations that need their stamina. But no, they chose to abandon their own countries to come in rich hours. But what I really wanted to say was, there's no one around me right now, but back in the city centre, a bit further up, I do not feel comfortable having my camera out like this. Someone's going to snatch it, someone's going to sucker punch me, someone's going to go, oh, there's that guy who stands up for Israel on the streets of Manchester, let's hurt him. And there's no police anywhere. Back at the scene. Neighbours are having a look over. And another photographer's arrived. These guys are late. Guy could have been caught by now, and it's a murder on Wigan Street. Wigan Street above, well no, that's the sign. Below the Westgate International Food Shop. Bosnia, Kosovo, Polish, Slovakia, Lithuania, Kurdish, English, and I'm sure it's got some other nationalities on the other side. You can see the dome of the central mosque there in the background. I just liked the pattern of the pollution on the back of these stones here. Just want to see if from the actual murder scene you can see the top of the mosque. Yeah, right there, and there's the top of the mosque. Within eyesight distance, within throwing distance, if you were that guy who can throw a javelin 90 meters. A-Town, what is this, some sort of a narcotics area code? It's been on the news. The police have released a statement via DCI, Detective something, Inspector. I've lost the name. Stacey something. One moment. Stacey Atkinson has tried to reassure residents of Bradford that today and going forward there'll be an enhanced and massive police presence. Her words. I've not seen a single police officer in Bradford, and there's been a massive stabbing here and a manhunt. The guy's on the loose. There's no police here. So just to make sure I wasn't talking utter bullshit, which I sometimes do, I admit it, I've been for a short 10-minute walk around Westgate, just here where the stabbing took place, to see if Detective Stacey Atkinson was talking shit. And she is, unfortunately, there's no police around here, guys. There's no extra bobbies on the beat. There's no extra cops reassuring. There's no police in a show of force against the kind of angry young men just polluting the city centre. There's nothing. So I hope by the time I get back to Manchester, they've caught the guy, because he's doubly dangerous. Obviously, he had no impulse control. He was a maniac. He's murdered a mother with her baby. The baby's okay, but you don't do that. Anyway, he's got nothing left to lose. His head will be full of demons right now, the worst kind of demons. And the police have told the public not to approach him, which I agree with. An insecure, nasty, weak man who's murdered a woman, and the whole nation's looking for him. He's got nothing left to lose. I hope they get him before the family of the young girl get him. I hope the police get him before he hurts anyone else. This is Charlie Veach in Westgate on the scene of the current UK big manhunt.